dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we are here to nurture souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program. Thoughts by Joanna Angelis and our dear beloved Divaldo Franco. Beautiful book. Messages are simple, practical, minimalist, and every day we strive to do the best. Right, dear friends? So let us begin today's lesson. And there it is. Joanna is saying, generous individuals radiate friendliness and generate a sense of well-being wherever they are. So the big question for us today is to ask ourselves, where am I in this range of friendliness, in this sense of well-being? And what is the purpose, right, for us to really work hard to be in this state? And we can go back and think about these excerpts that Angelis shares with us about when he's coming down to the spiritual excursions to earth, and as he's coming, he feels, right, and describes these dense, coarse, dark, heavy energies, right? The atmosphere on earth is just so much very different where he's coming from. And the big question is, like, what can we do about that, right? Kind of seeing this from, to use the analogy of a spiritual global warming, because it really is happening. If we don't curb some of our habits, right, then it's going to be hard. And so Joanna's message is kind of tied into this and saying, we can actually make a difference if we remember this message, right? Keeping in mind, friends, and thank you once again for allowing me to share all my notes, because when we are in a world that's marked by division and discord, this generosity that Joanna is talking to us about, it stands as a beacon of hope, of light, of love, right? It's a reminder that there is this innate capacity, right, that resides in each of us. We are children of God. We are made from that beautiful essence. So we need to work on taking this light out, right? Like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? And to remember that this quality that we have and we work on, it has no bounds. It's not about age, nationality, or beliefs, but instead it's a universal language that begins to bridge these gaps and connect us as human beings, right? And then extending more on this idea, when we think of generous individuals, what do we envision? What are the characteristics so that we can start to sort of not compare ourselves to put ourselves down, but to say, am I on track? And what ways to see this is a person who selflessly gives of their time, their resources, they're compassionate to others. These are the heroes in our communities that are quietly making a world a better place through simple acts of kindness. But what was so beautiful to think about this is that presence. When that person walks into that room and we just feel that generosity, that light that radiates and warms the hearts of everyone in that room. Can we be in that place? What's so beautiful also is to think that generosity is not just something that we can see, right? It's this gift of this virtue, this that we share towards each other, that we give to each other, of empathy, understanding, and acceptance. So we can have this visual now and trying to understand this abstract idea that when we radiate friendliness and generosity, we're actually creating these ripple effects of energy, right? That and we know this in spiritism, that thought is everything, and our thoughts are so powerful that everything is connected. So can you imagine us, we turn on this little light of generosity, and what can that light create? So we are living in difficult times, right? Economical disparities, social injustices, environmental concerns. So generosity, where we're at and where Joanna is speaking to us, is no longer a place of virtue, but instead it's a solution. So how can we come in the picture and be part of this solution? How can we be this force of change, right? When it's a beautiful way to think about this, to heal divisions, to help mend broken spirits, starting with ours and others, right? To build bridges between people of different backgrounds and beliefs, to start as spiritists, having this vision and this mindset. And it's in this beautiful book of Chico Xavier, right, through Spirit Emmanuel, entitled All Daily Bread. And here's a beautiful quote that says on page 296: people who believe they are children of God and sincere brothers and sisters of humankind are not victims of spite or envy, ambition, or mistrust. Those who love one another fraternally are elated with the joys of others. They're pleased with good fortune that visits their neighbors. So in Spiritism, it's in our face. We need to celebrate each other. We need to be there for each other. And the way to do this, again, is to be in this vibration, is to pray, right? To be in constant communication with God, with our mentors, to, touch those parts of ourselves that we know will bring the best of us in a spiritual lens, right? And when we start to gain this understanding, we really see the potential of how generosity, that positive well-being, they start to create, right? These little acts of kindness. And remember, friends, something so powerful that we know Spiritism preaches to us all the time. Generosity is not limited by wealth or privilege. It is a choice that we make every day. So friends, what are we doing to be part of this, right? This change, this transformation. That is today's message from Joanna. Friends, thank you so much for always being here with us. Let us not forget to tune into other programs here at Kardec Radio, and see you next week, same place and time. And let us not forget that we are loved, and let us spread those seeds of generosity, friends. God bless you.